the Ontario Science Centre was one of the most magical places that ever existed, okay? Not only was it just a cool science center, it also had amazing architecture. It was this like brutalist structure that was quite literally, it was molded into a ravine, and it was designed in a way, it was a purposely confusing building so that you would get lost in the science. Not only did I go there all the time as a kid, I loved that place. I went to school there for a year. My first semester of grade 12, they had something called the Ontario Science Centre Science School, and for 4 months, for one semester, you could go there and do your science courses. So I did biology, physics, and math, right? I guess it was advanced functions. And you would have the teachers teaching you had to apply for this job. It was like very competitive for the teachers to get this position as well. So you had great, enthusiastic teachers. You were literally doing your courses inside the science center. I got a super cool red lab coat. They gave me a free cell phone, which was awesome. That was the first time I had a smartphone. You got to wander around the science center for free. Got to do little projects where you could hypothetically help design an exhibit. It was such an enriching experience. It was all free, by the way. This was all entirely free. I have such fond memories of that place, and they closed it down. They closed it down. They closed all the programs down because the roof of the science center was collapsing. I'm doing quotations with my fingers right now. You can't see this. It was collapsing. It was not. It had minor issues. It could have been repaired very cheaply, but our Premier Ford had buddies in development who wanted to use the land to build condos. So the second that they saw there were slight issues with the science center, instead of repairing the roof that would have cost nothing, like the people would have funded it, they just closed the whole thing down. And they're gonna move it somewhere else by the lakeshore into a much smaller facility. When I heard about this, it made me so sad. Don't you need, yeah, we definitely need more condos. We definitely need more micro condos that nobody wants or can't afford. That's my favorite, you know? Maybe if it was like made to rent affordable units, I would be more okay with it. But it's not. It's going to be micro condos that nobody can afford. Or giant fucking condos that only the most wealthy can afford. Because that's what our city is. I've never been so sad about like a change happening in my city, because it was just such a wonderful, magical place that was just so, it was an educative experience. It's where a lot of people found their love for science, you know?